Please help me welcome your next fighter to the ring, Jeshua Padilla, to the blue corner.
One of the young stars for the PFA, Jeshua Padilla out of Siege MMA, making his walk to the ring. 2-0, one finish, one dominant decision. And man, if anybody watching has not seen Jeshua Padilla fight before, you are in for an absolute treat. Some of the best boxing in the region, tremendous combination punching. He just gets better every single time we see him. Jeshua Padilla. Really, really exciting fighter here for the PFA. And he enters the blue corner. We are about
Ladies
to get
and
our
gentlemen,
next
help me
announced.
welcome his opponent, Colton Luke, to the red corner.
Colton Luke, representing Paradox MMA out of Las Vegas, Nevada, making his walk to the red corner. Syndicate, Paradox, tremendous gym. Despite his 0-1 record, you got to expect this guy to come in swinging. Great technique. I'm really, really excited for this fight. I have this one circled as a potential fight of the night already. You can hear Colton Luke's girlfriend giving him all the support in the world over there.
Man, I am excited for this bout, and I can clearly tell I'm not the only one.
The 11th bout of the evening takes place in the super welterweight division. Has K1 rules and is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. In the blue corner, with an amateur record of 2 wins and no losses, with an official weight of 150.8 pounds, fighting out of Siege MMA in Peoria, Arizona, introducing Jeshua Jungle Padilla. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, hoping for his first win here today. With an official weight of 153 pounds, fighting out of Paradox MMA in Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting Colton Luke.
And I am joined once again by Josh Sedgwick. And right before you got here, I was speaking about Jeshua Padilla, truly one of the young stars for the PFA. Outstanding striking. Anybody who hasn't watched him is in for a treat. And this is circled as potentially my fight of the night right here.
Absolutely, absolutely. When I was talking to Jeshua in the interviews last night, he was joking around saying, man, I still haven't gotten that head kick. I want that head kick knockout.
He keeps talking about it. And one of these days, I'm sure he'll land it. But both men measuring the pace here early. Good kicks exchanged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he already wobbles him with one of his powerful hooks.
Nice. And see, this is a very good fight for Jeshua because he's the shorter, stockier opponent. And now he has to learn how to pull it in and execute.
You know, something I love about Padilla, too. Those hands are so educated. They stay at the chin all the time. You rarely see him out of position, getting caught unexpected. He's just a very defensively sound fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, not only that, Jeshua Padilla took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. He was more overweight unexpectedly, but then he ended up dropping so much weight he came under. So I gotta give him major praise for the fact that he was able to do this on 2 weeks' notice and come in underweight.
Absolutely. And the traditional boxing combinations early. Looking good with that lead hook. Uppercut to hook. Jeshua Padilla putting it on him early here.
Man, again.
You heard that hook from here.
He landed that combo. He did a right uppercut with a left check hook. 3 times in a row he landed. Again, he does it.
I would love to see him go 1 to the head, 2 to the body, 3 back upstairs. I think that would land and really put Luke in a bad situation here.
Absolutely. Right now, Luke has got to be frustrated. He's definitely got to be frustrated. Like, how am I supposed to break free of what's happening? How am I supposed to keep him at distance and execute my game plan?
And something different from what we've seen earlier in the night. We've seen forward pressure from fighters, but rarely is it this just slow, measured, technical pressure that we're seeing from Padilla. I mean, he's just inch by inch forcing him to a corner and letting loose those hands.
Yeah, and Jeshua looked a little angry right there.
Well, it looks like Luke might have landed with the knee in the face, potentially.
Yeah. I saw the ref was talking to her a minute. Jeshua looked a little pissed.
Yeah. Well, round 1 in the books flew by. I've got to give that round 1 to Jeshua. Landed some really, really good boxing combinations. And Luke just having a little bit of trouble finding the range right now. You can see him miss with some kicks, but once again, that's just attributed to Padilla's defense and the way he's able to just slightly move out of range, not overcommit in any direction, and then come back in with good offense.
Absolutely, absolutely. If I was Colton's corner right now, I would be telling them, look, you got to watch out for that hook. He's going to set you up. He's going to get you with the hook every time. He's gotten it about 4 or 5 times in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen, UKF still raffling off the UFC gym bag.
Take a page out of Jeshua's book and keep that hand right tucked to that chin on defense. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely. And not only that, but just look at the demeanor of both athletes in the corner right now. Colton, he had to sit down. Jeshua, he was standing and chilling the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jeshua's hungry.
Well, again, coming out of Paradox Muay Thai, obviously our champion, Isaac McCary. Coach Johnny Parsons unfortunately couldn't be here. He's still with the Suns over in Thailand, and a tremendous trip for them. But, tremendous pedigree, and Luke's going to look to use some of that experience to get back into this fight in round 2.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, that 2 to the body, 3 to the head, just like I was calling for.
Although I won't lie, I'm seeing, Cole landing a big shot. Cole, he's starting to pick up on that 2-piece combo.
He's starting to try to counter. He's not just covering up. He's sensing it coming and returning with his own shot, which with a striker like Padilla, you know you're going to have multiple punches coming. You got to sit down, bite down on your mouthpiece, and fire back.
Yeah, like you said before, it's better to land the first and third. The first one you land, second one is set up, and the third one you land again.
Padilla, once again, consistent pressure, good movement, blocking those kicks.
Very bad low blow. Oh, man.
Luke signaling it was his bad, recognizes that was a low blow. Showing respect to his opponent.
Yeah, I give him respect right there. He knew he messed up, and he was like, hey, I'm sorry. That's major respect right there.
It's 2 warriors, 2 people who know exactly what they're in there to do, and obviously give Padilla all the time he needs right here, because getting a shot down there, no fun at all.
Yeah, and you always got to think about, too, how much that could affect someone's performance, because that doesn't just go away. There's still some lingering effects from it.
You get that hit in your stomach after sit. It'll affect your cardio, your movement, everything. So
I'll tell you one thing, my left hip hurts every time that happens.
Jumping teep. We actually saw a finish with that strike just a couple bouts ago, and jumping switch kick this time.
Right.
I got to say, though, you got to be careful leaving your feet with a good explosive type boxer like Padilla. He could catch you in midair, and that's not where you want to be.
Absolutely. I definitely got to give Padilla credit, though. He's doing good at being able to close the gap. Colton, he wants to get the range. He wants to keep him at bay, but Padilla just is not letting that pressure up.
Again, educated pressure. He doesn't reset when he gets a strike. He slides back for a second. He's right back in the face. And Padilla sensing the finish. These boys are swinging here.
He's smelling blood.
And that is the end of round number 2.
That's the end of round number 2.
This may not be the most wild fight we've seen all evening, but this might be one of the most technical. Again, we're seeing just tight movements, good technical kicks, strong boxing from Padilla. This is a real treat to watch for some more educated fans out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we're seeing again, the demeanor of the fighters in between rounds. Jeshua, he's still calm. He's enjoying himself. He's got a little smile going. And it's one thing I got to give Padilla credit for, especially, is that he just started training and competing a few years ago. And you see his technique. Like, it is flawless. It is very, trying to find the right word, magical almost. For him, in such a short amount of time, to have that level of IQ is phenomenal.
And you just see a tightness on his punches. You don't see a lot at this level. You see a lot of looping shots, a lot of arm punches maybe, but everything he throws, his body is involved, his shoulders are moving. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going into the third round now. I got to give it to Jeshua. He's 2 rounds up right now. Colton, he needs to get a finish if he wants to win. Beautiful straight right by Jeshua.
Good rear teep there as well, setting the distance. See, it looks like that rear rear 10 has been a big weapon for Luke and probably training a lot going into this fight, but Padilla has been ready, stayed at home defensively, and just like right there, slides out of the range, then returns to his own combination.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you one thing, we need to see more urgency coming from Colt, because we got to understand, right now it's looking like they're both.
And Padilla looking for the uppercut there.
More urgency. He's still letting Jeshua maintain ring dominance, still maintaining the pressure.
And see, right there, he'll throw a body kick and then move backwards. When you land a good strike, you've got to keep the pressure moving forward, and that's something Padilla does. He never gives up that pressure, and Luke, like I said, could take a page out of his book and really try to build some offense as opposed to just landing single big strikes.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
1 minute remaining in this matchup between Colton Luke and Jeshua Padilla.
Oh, they're going to leave everything. Oh, Jeshua, the big right.
The Arizona native putting it on him in the last minute of this round. Uppercut,
Oh.
hooks, body work. He's doing it all here.
Oh, Colt landed with the short left. Man, Colt, he needs to put more pedal to the metal.
He's got to go here.
Oh, beautiful right.
Jeshua Padilla setting and keeping the pace here throughout all 3 rounds. His 3rd fight for the PFA. Blocks the body kick once again. And he knocks him down with a right hand to finish the fight. Jeshua Padilla with another masterful performance here. You got to think he'll be moving to 3-0 after the judges' scorecards are announced.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. That was just another phenomenal performance. I could tell there was some frustration on Colt's end because he could not execute his game plan. Jeshua Padilla, he knew how to execute and make his game work. All right. Well, I'm going to be clocking back out again. I got to do some post-fight interviews with the winner of this fight. And, hey, I'm sure we're going to be seeing Ed West back on here soon.
I am sure we will. Thank you very much. And here we have my commentary.
You're doing it. I'm going to take what you think of my girl?
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached a decision. Judge number 1 scored the bout 27-30. Judges 2 and 3 scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the red corner, Colton Luke.